Shalom, Israel. It's your brother New Breed coming back to give you some of that spiritual voltage that you signed up for. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some news to cover. And you know how we do on these broadcasts. We utilize current events and we parallel those events with biblical truth. And we make sure that anytime that we're talking in regards of celebrity news, politics, or what have you, we make sure there's a learning experience involved. And this topic is no different. I see you brothers and sisters rolling in pretty quick. All praises to the Most High. Do me one solid. As you enter the chat, make sure y'all hit it with a thumbs up on the way in. Allow YouTube to spread the notification. Because this is one of those videos that the powers that be really need to see. Yeah, they need to see it. Because organizations like Black Lives Matter need to be held accountable. And coming from this community, a very spiritual community, a community that has been around for a while here on YouTube, we're demanding receipts. Now, what I want to talk about in this particular video is Candace Owens showing up at the $6 million estate of none other than Patrisse Cullors. After Miss Candace Owens showed up, there's an interesting video that is now fluctuating around. I'm going to react to it. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to react to that video. And I want to break down what's really taking place from every angle and every vantage point. But with no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to share the video. Right? Now, BLM, Patrisse Cullors, she breaks down into tears with this horrendous meltdown. We're talking about, yes, the same Patrisse Cullors that is a quote-unquote founder of Black Lives Matter, who has been under investigation by the FBI. She's been subpoenaed by the FBI in 2020. And the Boston Inquiry have actually went after her. You know, quite a few people want to know where the contributions are going, right? That came from our people. So I want to react to this woman, and I want to show you how often these evil people in general always like to throw you side to side, toss you to and fro with manipulation and mind games. And I'm not going to stand for it. And I'm pretty sure my listening audience ain't going to stand for the charades and smoke and mirrors. We want some receipts. This community, because every YouTube channel is a community. This here community right here, we demand receipts. I want everybody's engagement to go up because it's time that we start holding these devils accountable. Right? Now, let's get into this.
Right-wing media and right-wing pundits are creating have created an incredibly dangerous environment for me.
No, ma'am, you have created an incredibly dangerous environment for yourself. And let's make this clear. I'm not involved in any politics. I'm not concerned with left or right wing. And what you're doing right now, ma'am, is you're slandering the right wing. That's what you're doing. Nobody has physically threatened you with bodily harm. Nobody is on record basically threatening you. Nobody's on record threatening you, Patrisse. So what are you talking about an incredibly dangerous environment because somebody showed up with news reporters, with actual pundits, demanding answers to where the money went after you have graveyard chased, grandstand, you and every other quote-unquote founder when we know that y'all operating through George Soros. Yeah, we know who y'all work for. We know that y'all agents of chaos. Yeah, we get it. People are demanding answers, not only from the right wing, but our community in general want to know why the people haven't received the benefits from y'all's protest. Let's continue.
Morning, I woke up to Candace Owens being outside of my house with a news crew. She was
with a news crew, a news crew, a news crew. She wasn't pulling up on you with some savages. She didn't have no goons with her. She didn't have gang. You see the little manipulative games these people play? Patrisse Cullors, you have a $6 million home that she pulled up on. And we're just going to use the slang terms for those who understand. She showed up at your $6 million home. Now, why on earth would a philanthropist need a $6 million home, ma'am? Why? Do you know what $2 million would do for our community? And I mean the Black community when I say that. Do you know what $3 million would do for the Black community? Ma'am, you are a charlatan. You are wicked, and you're going to be exposed. You are a fraud, and you trust in oppression. Psalms chapter 62 verse 10 says, trust not in oppression and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, see not your heart upon them. Ma'am, you rely on oppression. You rely on our people dying. You are a student of Al Sharpton. I think you are a terrible person. You are the bottom of the barrel. You are a traitor to your people. You literally are the worst kind of person, in my opinion. You are disgusting. You are a filthy person. You have sold your soul for filthy lucre's sake, man. And all the crocodile tears in the world ain't gonna stop this barbecue. All right? Let's get it.
Demanding that I come outside. And when I looked at the video recording of what she was asking about, she was actually asking about the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation property.
Where is the Black Lives? She's asking about the Black Lives Matter Global Property Network. Keep that in mind. That's what she was asking about.
And for some reason, it seems like she thought my house was that.
Lady, you have been investigated by the Federal Bureau of Investigations, ma'am. And see, here's the thing. I don't believe that Candace Owens acted alone. I believe there's people behind her. She had to be the figurehead of this incident because there's politics involved. If these quote unquote Caucasian politics on the right wing, these politicians on the right wing would have pulled up and came to your home, oh, they would have ran that through the mud. So don't think for a second. I don't think Candace Owens is being used by certain people on the right wing, but that doesn't matter to me. That doesn't even matter. We need answers. I can care less who's behind Candace Owens coming over there. We need this real conversation. Candace Owens, her talking points, and you know, this is a very interesting discord, a real interesting interaction here. Because here you have it. You got this woman who operates on sheer emotionalism, lies, deception, but she acquired success. And then you got a sister on the other hand who has very good talking points, very articulate, makes total sense. But people don't trust her because of who she may or may not work for, because she's in a political field. So here we have it. Two people that the Black community don't trust in this interaction. Very interesting to me. And I don't think nothing is coincidence. Let's continue.
It's unacceptable and it's dangerous that anybody, any stranger, come outside of my house, but it's really unacceptable and dangerous when Candace Owens, another Black woman who is actually working as a part of a right-wing agenda, comes outside of my house with cameras.
Candace Owens is not a thug, ma'am. The news reporters were not gangbangers. You owe the people an explanation. You owe the people an explanation. See, today you're going to get a real understanding on righteous business because you claim to be a philanthropist, right? Proverbs 3:9 tells us, honor the Lord with the substance, with the first fruits of thine increase. When you got your money, you didn't honor the Lord with your first increase, with your substance. You did not give back to our community, ma'am. You went and ran to a ritzy upscale conclave in Los Angeles and bought yourself a $6 million mansion. You claim that Black Lives Matter, and then you left the people that you said matter. You moved to a white community. You are a straight up hypocrite. You are an awful person. Seriously. The worst of the worst. But watch this, because a lot of these damn Jezebels, a lot of these type of women always cry when they're doing evil. I can't stand it, bruh. Let's continue.
As you all know, I've experienced, and many of us have experienced, death threats. Many of us have children. Many of us are.
You made your bed, man. You did that. You grew your empire off the deaths of innocent young Black males. Do you realize that everything you have is blood money? You built this conglomerate for yourself off the deaths of Black males. You did nothing for those families. You did nothing for those families. Satan has allowed you to acquire all this success and all this money, and you cursing you and your children. And everything you're doing is going to come back full circle. I hope the right wing don't stop until you're behind bars, ma'am. I hope they don't start, and I don't give a damn about you or your kids because you didn't care about those young Black children in these communities who are in need. You don't care about these young Black children when thugs and goons is out here shooting and killing each other. And stray bullets is flying through houses, taking these youngins out. Y'all don't never protest or picket when those instances take place. I can care less about you and your children because you didn't care about our children. You thief, you wicked person, you. The Most High is going to judge you. Oh, it's coming soon. You know what? I love what the Most High God is doing right now. Yah is judging right now, and it is a beautiful thing to witness. The last shall finish first, and the first shall finish last. Yeah.
Super vulnerable, and the fact that she's came outside my house and demanded things, harassed me, is unacceptable. It is unacceptable. And I'm going to keep doing the work I need to do to make sure that I'm in right relationship with my community, but I'm not going to let the right wing.
Well, this community over here to have 100,000 plus subscribers. This whole community. Hey, listen, if we have to fill out a petition, we will, man. Yeah. See, I'm going to use the power invested in me, given from the Most High God of all gods, to demand receipts. Everybody, we're gonna get that petition rolling around. See, that's all it really takes. Somebody with over 100K to be like, hey, we want to know where the money is going. Oh, we're gonna work that up. We're gonna draw that up because you know what it's time for right now? Real LLCs, real business, and real conglomerates to rise up. that's doing kingdom work, and for you satanic deceivers who have robbed graves and robbed the people time and time again. It's time for you to fall. Your time is about up. Your time is about up. Now let's go.
And right-wing pundits and media try to drive me against my community and have the community driven against me. I'm begging and pleading with all of you all to pay attention to what's happening to me and to many other people, many other leaders inside of this movement. Pay attention to what's happening, because what happened to me today.
You didn't receive death threats from Candace Owens or right-wing conservatives. Won't you tell the people who you're receiving these death threats from? I'll tell you. The same people that you robbed, the same people who donated to your organizations, thinking that they were doing it in the auspice of charity, thinking that it was going to make a difference in their community, thinking it was going to stop police brutality, thinking it was going to help fund some type of method of retraining these officers, thinking it was going to be boys and girls clubs, thinking that something was going to come out of actually donating to you, not your ass, excuse my language, not you out here buying $1 million homes to live in and living a luxurious, lavish lifestyle. How could you betray the people's trust that way? How could you be so wicked?
Has the potential to open up the floodgates of many other right-wing people that may next time be bearing arms, that may next time be more violent.
Wow.
This is unacceptable.
Now, why would right-wing conservative men or women show up at your home? You're trying to use racism, right? Why would they care so much about what you did to our community to show up with guns? Does any of that, what she just said, made any sense? Why would these right-wing Klansmen, and I'm being facetious, but that's what you're acting like. You acting like the Klan is showing up. You acting like there's going to be some militia showing up. Why would right-wing conservative, who are predominantly Caucasian males and females, why would they show up with guns because of what you stole from our community, ma'am? No, the situation is you don't want to answer questions. You don't want to tell people where the finances are going. How are you helping the people? That's the issue. You don't want to answer no questions. You're deflecting right now. And we're going to stop falling for this whole racism bit that you keep on pulling. Sometimes you Negroes on the left wing, I don't trust you Democrats. I don't trust y'all. Y'all be some demons and some witches, and y'all be having all these alternative lifestyles. Y'all are weird over there. A lot of y'all on that side, on the left, who claim that y'all want liberalism, y'all some weirdos. Y'all got all kind of inordinate affections. I don't trust you around children. Y'all weird. Seriously. Yeah, she big time gaslighting. Facts. Let's go.
Black people should be able to fight for our rights, for our right to live.
If any Black person trusts this woman, listen, your time is about up.
Without being harassed, without being, without fearing for our lives, without having people, strangers, show up to our private and personal property. I thought Black Lives Matter. Why you living on personal private property? Why you ain't living in the Black community? Why you not among the people? Where is your charitable works? See, you know what? This woman need to learn a lesson, bro. Let me go to a scripture here. And you need to know this, because I don't think these people understand how righteous business is conducted.
Colossians 4:1 says, Masters, give unto your servants that which is just and equal, knowing that ye have also a master in heaven. See, when you conducting righteous business, righteous works, you understand that you will be held accountable from the Almighty up above. Yes, you will. He will hold you accountable for everything. He's watching. You can't hide from him. So you are supposed to do good for those who have served you, those who have built you up. And that's why with my LLC and my business and New Breed Global LLC, yeah, we're going to do things righteously according to the Bible. And it's going to be men in leadership positions, because when you put these harlots, when you put these women in leadership positions, we already see what takes place. They don't have an integral bone in their bodies. And it's crazy she talking about some children, because I thought she had a wife. I could be wrong. Let's continue.
I'm still in shock. Thank God I called, obviously, my team. Thank God for community, for Black community, for Black movement community here in Los Angeles.
Yeah, thank God for them, because that's how you eat. That's how you able to take luxurious trips and live in lavish homes. That's how you able to buy all these exotic colors you got up in your head.
I just really like.
Oh, snap.
Y'all, I really need my family to be safe. I need to be safe. I need my child to be safe. And this, what happened this morning is not safety.
You are awful.
It's not.
You are terrible.
What I deserve. It's not what any of us deserve. So just be diligent.
Did she just use her child? This woman will use anybody to manipulate y'all, even her child. Ma'am, you are awful. All right, why is this? Let's see.
And this, what happened this morning is not safety. It's not.
Nah, you fleecing the flock and doing God's people wrong is not safety. You pillaging your community of all their resources and keeping it for yourself, that's not safety. God will judge. Oh, I cannot wait to see BLM fall. I can't wait till they fall. Soros gonna throw y'all under the bus. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be a glorious sight to behold.
What I deserve is not what any of us deserve. So just be diligent when you see shit in the media.
When you see shit.
And you see shit.
What? Hold up. No. She didn't say that. Hold up. Let me go back.
And you see shit that's being talked about. Please be diligent. Because they are purposefully doing this. They are purposefully building a wedge between Black people. Because they know that when we are together, we're stronger. And they've seen what we've done.
Hold
this
up.
Last decade.
Did she say when you see SHIT? Is that what she just said? Yo, hold up.
People. Because they know that when we are together, we're stronger. And they've seen what we've done this last decade. They've seen what we've done. And so
yo, I be telling you, brothers, man, these women, they be snot bubbling. I hate it. Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, it is such a pet peeve of mine when I witness a woman crying, snot bubbling. I just what? I'm telling you, yo, it takes a special kind of evil. You got to be demented to be snot bubbling. Like when you can make a bubble of snot surge from your nostrils and you got tears and you putting on this show and you lying. Oh, I hate it. I hate it, bro. I hate it. Oh, the Most High gonna burn y'all up for that. Like that type of manipulation. Oh, I hate that, bro. Oh, it's so demonic. When I see it, it's just like, what? I swear she on here tweaking. Any black person that believe this, yo, you are lost in the albatross. You done. The devil gonna run amok. Let me tell you something. Satan running out of time. The same way Patrisse Cullors is crying, that's how the devil gonna be crying right when he at the judgment seat of the Most High. What? Right while the enemy is at the judgment seat of the Most High, he gonna be crying just like Patrisse Cullors. These people always make their bed, and then when it's time to lay in it, they want to shed crocodile tears. I think she's afraid because she know that you got but a short amount of time. Oh, there's an energy in the air. I don't know if people feel it. There's an energy in the air where the Lord is really like, he is really tearing down strongholds. And as the people awaken and arise and the veils are being lifted on the eyes of the children of Israel, because Miss Patrisse Cullors, you're talking real loosely about the black community. Newsflash, we're not black. Black is a color. We are a nation. We are the nation of Israel, the Bible speak of. We are the children of the promise. Spread across the four corners of this here earth. The Lord chose us to be special among many, many nations. And the only reason, ma'am, that we're in the position we're in right now, being at the bottom in oppression that you seem to be feeding off of, the only reason we there because we didn't honor God's laws, his statutes and commandments. But now our people are beginning to arise from their slumber, honor his commandments, and all simultaneously while this is taking place, your whole conglomerate, everything you built is being threatened. And it ain't being threatened by no Candace Owens or the right wing. Oh, the Lord, he's going to slow cook you. Oh, yeah. People like you, y'all going to be slow cooked. Oh, yeah, baby. We talking about crock pot. He going to make you afraid. It's going to be a build up. And then the judgment. Hallelujah. 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 Oh, Lord. Let's continue.
They're literally trying to destroy us. They're trying to destroy me. They're trying to destroy the movement.
Okay, so this is insane. In real time right now, I am watching Patrisse Cullors do a live claiming that I went to her property and demanded to speak to her. And I only way I can describe it is she sounds like she's really scared. We're working on a documentary talking about all the funding pertaining to Black Lives Matter. Obviously, we know that Patrisse and a lot of the
families. Oh, I can't wait to watch that documentary. I'm going to have my popcorn ready. I can't wait till that documentary come out. Yes, it's going to be a beautiful thing to watch. I'm going to have all my refreshments, and it's going to be lovely. Hey, it's going to be a lovely sight to behold. All right, let's continue.
Owners purchased $1 million homes in white neighborhoods. They also purchased a Black Lives Matter property. So we went to the property and asked if there was anyone that we could speak to, very politely, by the way. We've got cameras in tow, so there's no way she can. It's all on camera. And we just said, is there anyone we can speak to? Nobody asked us to leave. The person went inside. It was just a white man that we saw outside that was providing security, which is super interesting because obviously Patrisse here is anti-police, and so she's, oh my God, I think she's crying on this live, pretending that she was harassed. We, like I said, very politely to the guys, is there anyone we can speak to? My name's Candace Owens. We never went over the gate. It was just me ringing the doorbell, trying to speak to someone. He said absolutely nothing. He started just recording us, and we said, okay, if there's no one we can speak to, we're going to leave. Patrisse is pretending to be scared because she knows that this Black Lives Matter lie is falling apart. And she doesn't know what to do. I mean, people are aware of the scam that is Black Lives Matter. She's intentionally limited the comments, so you can't even comment on this post, because I was going to comment and be like, this is a complete lie, and we have it all on camera in terms of what happened. So what you are seeing right now is the face of a woman who is pretending she's afraid of right-wing pundits, when in reality, she's being exposed as a fraud who took millions, used the faces of Black people, took millions of dollars to fund herself.
Everything that's done in the dark shall come to the light. Yes, indeed.
To fund her lifestyle, to fund her girlfriend, and to buy $1 million.
She want to bring her kids up, but she has a whole girlfriend over there. She with this. She with this action. It don't even add up. Why you gonna bring your kids up and you with all that right there? It don't even fit. It don't even make sense. You are such a horrible person. You try to use your child to garner sympathy. You will use anything. You devils are desperate. But you know what? It's beautiful to watch y'all squirm. I love it. I love it. I'm enjoying watching them devils squirm and cry and lie. Y'all some desperate little demons. All y'all that chose the side of Satan, y'all looking mighty desperate.
Mansions in neighborhoods where no Black people live. So Patrisse, this footage this story that we're covering is a significant one. I have always been interested in the fraud that is Black Lives Matter. Your fake tears, your crocodile tears about someone politely ringing your gates and speaking to your.
Well, she had a white security guard there. She make it sound like she was in danger. Danger. Come on. Get on the floor. She act like they were coming. She act like they was kicking in the doors, waving the 4-4s. All you heard was, Candace, don't hit me no more. She act like they was running a lick, like they was pulling a caper on her. And I said a while ago, I like what Candace represent. Believe it or not, like it or not, yeah, she got a white husband, but guess what? The Most High still using her in one form or another. She's still being used because she's trying to make it so you Black women out there don't have no more excuses when it comes to where you cast your support. See, ladies is who funded Black Lives Matter. Eventually, you sisters got to get right and start actually funding people that you can trust. Start funding organizations that you can stand behind. Matter of fact, start coming and working for your brothers. You're going to have to understand what righteous leadership is. You're going to have to stop trying to fuel these emotional, lying, deceitful women like Black Lives Matter. You're going to have to stop fueling them and start actually putting your support to places where you can trust. Places where people have genuine reputations, not these fly-by-night, came out of nowhere from a hashtag movements. That's how simple-minded a lot of sisters is. Something came from a hashtag, and now you all behind it. No, it takes more than a hashtag to start a movement. It takes groundwork. It takes a foundation. It takes years of gaining integrity, gaining respect, notoriety, gaining a reputation. Y'all don't understand that by now? And it takes men to lead. You support, if you want organizations that's going to give back to your community, support the men of Yah. That's who you support. The men of Yah who are starting LLCs like myself. I can promise you my heart is for my people. My heart is for my people. I die on my sword before I lie on the Lord. I would never do my people like this, ever. And crazy part about my organization, you can see where everything's going. Yeah. On my website and everything, you know what, you can literally see what's going on with every step of the way. With every step of the way, you see what's taking place. That's how it's supposed to be done. The Bible gives us a directive how to run business. These people are thieves.
White security guard and asking if there was anyone that I could talk to because I was covering.
Everybody working for me going to be awakened people. Hey, listen, I'm hiring Israelites and Gentiles, but they're going to know the truth. Because if you ain't in this biblical truth, you're not in my interest.
the story. Not really going to cut it, Patrisse. This is only going to commit me further to discovering the truth about what you have done with this funding. Black people died. You used their faces to raise money. You demanded that the policing be stopped. You demanded that police officers be defunded, but you've got a private security detail outside of $1 million homes. It just doesn't work this way, sweetheart. So,
hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let me tell y'all something, man. We got to make a change. A lot of you ladies out there, stop supporting these people. Stop supporting these Antifa, George Soros, emotional women telling you to burn down your Target, burn down your AutoZone. They come with these fair speeches, but they haven't shown improved. All they can do is yell and shout. What have they built? She said, Patrisse Cullors says, what we've built over the last 10 years, you didn't build anything. The only thing you did was destroy, Patrisse. You built nothing. Only thing you did was burn down mom and pop stores. Only thing y'all did was cause riots, anarchy, and chaos. The only thing you did was buy homes. You did nothing for our people. I didn't trust you from the gate. While everybody was running around saying Black Lives Matter, it was brothers like myself being condemned. One of the first people to air out what Black Lives Matter was about. While it wasn't trending, while it wasn't popular, go back and do your research. While it wasn't trending and popular, I said, I ain't following no movement that's ran by a woman. That's what I told y'all. When she stood up there, what was the girl name? Y'all know the other sister that's in Black Lives Matter. I can't remember her name at the time. You got Patrisse Cullors, and then you got the one that was saying burn down AutoZone. When she stood up and said what she said, and the whole world was standing behind her. Yeah, those damn Marxists, trained Marxists. When she stood up and said what she said, Tamika Mallory, that's her name. The three witches, the three wild witches. When Tamika Mallory, when she stood up after the George Floyd situation, and she said what she said, I said, I will never stand behind him. I made a community post back then, and everybody was like, that's sexist. New Breed, that's sexist. Why would you say that? You're a misogynist. Ugh, New Breed, you hate women. No, I just know where this feminism came from. I know that they sent certain individuals into our community, and some of them were Caucasian women, and they were dressed in those damn, they was dressed in those suits. They had suit jackets on and Ellen DeGeneres cuts. And they came down to the Black community and they swindled a lot of you ladies, and you supported them. I know the history of feminism. So I was not going to stand behind no woman telling you to burn down something. Hell no. Are you crazy? That's why we don't want no woman president. So she can hit the damn nuke. Here's what it is. You can call me what you want, but it's time for men to lead. The Bible says the flock of my shepherd are men. We're supposed to be leading. And I'm going to tell you right now, any woman that support my work, you need to know that. That's how we moving on this side. Because only through righteous leadership and biblical patriarch will this nation come to the forefront. Yep, the ill integrity, loyal love. Thank you for the $20 contribution. Says, I'm thinking Sandra Bland was turning down the George Soros money and they sacrificed her. Sandra Bland was a co-founder too. Wow. Ooh. Ooh, I felt that. I think you might be on to something there. Oh, it's a lot of cover-ups. It's a lot of scandalous activity that going in these organizations. For real. And you know what? If you want to support a real organization that's building for the people and you are ready for righteous leadership, you go ahead and support me at newbreed.love. For everybody who just tried to order a t-shirt on our initial launch, I apologize. Nobody was able to order because there was an issue with the address. Listen, that issue has been resolved. If y'all would like to get y'all t-shirts now, you're all good to go. You're all set to go. So go to newbreed.love, get your t-shirts. Listen, we also have a pay it forward program with one of our shirts. All our proceedings from the pay it forward shirt will go to a nonprofit organization that actually feeds the people. All right. And that's what we're doing on our end. And only in a matter of days, you'll be able to see all the proof of everything that takes place on my site. Pretty soon, I will be hiring individuals who would like to help. You can send your resumes off to kingbreed404@gmail.com. And, whatever it is you're skilled at, whatever it is you can offer, we got the Spiritual Jamaica retreat. It's going to be very professionally done. We're going to have a videographer. We're going to have great footage from our retreat. And those seats are almost filled, ladies and gentlemen. So here's your last opportunity to come join us, jump aboard. The WhatsApp group will be in the description box. And if you're interested in the Jamaica retreat, come join us. I'm also going to be doing exclusive. I'm going to be doing an exclusive stream for everybody in the chat. We're going to be holding raffles where people can win a free trip. We're going to be giving $250 off the first 20 people to pay their deposits and payments. So, we're doing big things. And then when we come together in Jamaica, you're going to be learning how to till soil, live off the land. You're going to be getting a lesson on financial literacy. You can get a lesson on acquiring land. Listen, we're doing works for the people, and we're going to make sure families are fed. And you're going to be with us every step of the way to see what we got going on. It ain't no more playing. Stop putting your support in these thieves. All right? It's our time now. And I notice every time I speak in regards to support and how people can support and get involved, people drop off. But we don't need those people. We don't want them around because they're going to get swept in this big tornado that the Most High going to send. They're going to get swept away anyway. So the people who are real about really building their people up, you know where to find me. All right. And everybody who is still here, who ain't just drop out because we talking about supporting, thumb the video up. Do your part. Thumb the video up. Share the video. Because on behalf of my YouTube community, we want receipts. We want receipts from Black Lives Matter. I advise that every big platform demands some receipts. We want receipts. And there you have it. I love you, brothers and sisters. Y'all have a blessed evening. With that being said, shalom and peace.